Hello and welcome to Cory's Corner. Long absence. I hope you're all doing well. Before we really get into things, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button. Anyway, yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. I don't know if my audio sounds okay or not because I haven't really had a chance to test it yet. But anyway, let's say hi to the chat. Over on the YouTube side, we've got Jason Fox from 540 Studio. What's up, buddy? It's been a while. Good to see you. Just been doing some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, don't forget we're over on the Rumble side as well. So if you're over there, you make sure you follow Talks a Lot Entertainment. Now then, my absence for the last 2 months. As you can tell, I'm no longer sitting in front of a gigantic green screen. Um, that's because I am no longer sitting in a 5x8 space where I could only really fit a green screen. Yeah, it's actually really nice to have your own space. We've been remodeling the house since my mother-in-law passed, and it's turning out really well, and this room is no exception. Um, my wife, my wonderful wife, decided to give me my own studio space because before I was in our bedroom, tucked in the corner, doing stuff, and now I have my own room. It's crazy. It's nice. It's really nice. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So for all those watching, if you want to pop into the chat and let me know if you can hear me okay, I would greatly appreciate that. Um, anyway, so it's pretty crazy the amount of shit that happened since I last did a live stream. You know what I mean? Like there's been a lot that's happened, and I probably won't be able to cover it all. You know what I mean? Hey, it's Mass Grave. What's up, buddy? What's up? I'm glad to be back, sir. And yes, I am doing very well indeed. As you can see with my displays on either side, well, I've got some placeholder stuff like my mics and, stack of comic books, some old apothecary jars or whatever you want to call those. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they had sand in them at one point. I don't know. And then, of course, these guys are the beginning of my Demon Slayer collection. They are my first 3 action figures. We got Kyoga. Is that how you pronounce his name? Kyogai. I don't. Anyway, and then we've got Zenitsu, the crybaby, who's a badass when he falls asleep, and of course Inosuke, who's always a badass all the time because he's the king of the mountain. Duh. Anyway, XRL's gangsta. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Man, this is a pretty nice space, and I will give you guys a tour of that. So if you'll bear with me, I'll show you the rest of my studio space now. It's slightly bigger than my last one. Okay, because my last space, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that and still stand up. So, I mean, of course, we have the standard streamers set up here. It is, in fact, a chair with some padding behind it. It's that audio foam stuff that all those kids are talking about all the time. Anyway, and if we come over here, yes, we will see I have my costume closet full of, there's the green screen that was behind me. But yeah, so I got all kinds of stuff. I got like costumes for paramedics and soldiers and all kinds of stuff like that. And then if we pan this way, we have Gary and Scorch from Planet 51. And then if we go this way, we have the incomplete seating area, complete with my chairs and stuff like that. But I did put my sword collection on the wall and such. And of course, if YouTube has a problem with that, they can just, well, suck a dick because I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I bet you do. And of course, there's back where we started, right back down here. Hold on. I'm gonna, man. And of course, you can see where I poorly chose my adhesive for this particular panel here. That's great. It's always fantastic to have that. And then I watched a bunch of anime since I wasn't able to be on streaming and doing all this other stuff. So I burned through Jujutsu Kaisen twice. That was really good. Can't wait for the next season to pop out on that. Yeah, so it's been pretty crazy. We remodeled one, two, three of the five bedrooms, and then we still have XRL7 says, cool space, movement achieved. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, as you guys do know, anyone who streams or anyone who spends a lot of time at a computer doing what they do, your head space can be greatly impacted by your physical space. And I'll tell you, being in that cramped little space with no leg room and stuff, and I got a new desk. It's great. It raises and lowers so I can stand up and sing and all this other stuff without having to do a bunch of stupid shit, swap out my mic mounts and carry this chair over the desk and across the room so I'll have space to stand up. And then I would have to worry about tripping over the power cords, which I no longer have to worry about. That's really nice. You know what I mean? I mean, that is really nice to be able to do that. Hey, Christian Delorme's Vinyl Revival. He says, bonjour, everybody. Welcome back. Hell yeah, buddy. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. And now I'm going to have another little proud papa moment. And I'm going to show you guys my son's latest drawings he did for me. Well, the first one, I'll explain. All right, so the first one he didn't draw directly for me because he just decided to draw it, but it is in fact Satoru Gojo. Yes, and that is incredibly good. This is his first profile that he's drawn. First actual side-on profile that he drew. And that is like, oh my gosh, it's fabulous, isn't it? I mean, Gojo. Really good. Yeah. Rock and roll. Damn. Yeah, he's, dude. And the next one I actually asked for. And I will. This was a request. I'm saying that because I actually enjoyed this character. And anyone who judges me for that, go pound sand. Ha 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 ha. It is Gato. Yes, he is like the main antagonist of the entire thing, but he's like a really cool guy. And then my son also did this crazy thing. I don't know if I can make it work or not, but oh, it won't work for the camera. That sucks. Maybe we'll try with my phone. Yeah. Because I asked him for pre-corruption Gato, and he gave me this. Yeah, he gave me both at one time with a creative use of tally marks on the back. I mean, dude, this boy is insane at what he does. All right. I have never been more impressed with a 15-year-old's ability to draw. You know what I mean? I mean, that's insane. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I agree. That kid's like dedicated too. Like, he spends a minimum of like 2 hours a day drawing. Crazy. All right. But anyway, so now that I have my own space, I will be able to do live streams for longer if I so choose. Today will not be one of those days. We are remodeling the laundry room today, which means we're swapping out dryers. Not a hard thing to do. But we're also going to be painting the entire laundry room. Then we're going to be laying down like linoleum tiles to cover up the concrete that's been there forever. Yeah, it's going to be great. Massgrave says, one day he will be as much of a weeb as the rest of us, Cory. Sir, it is already there. He's the one who I got into anime full like I am now because of him. He started my shit. Like, I had watched anime and I had enjoyed it in the past, but I will be completely 100% honest with you. He's the reason I love it now. Like, he's, man. XRL7 says, creative family. Indeed. Yes, my wife is also incredibly creative, but she takes my man card on the creativity because she's creative with wood burning, crafting, upholstery. She came up with the design for this whole room. Khaki walls with black trim and a blue carpet. It's actually really freaking awesome. You have to see it in person because the camera wouldn't do it justice in the first place. But then we painted the rafters black. Like, here, I'll show you. And that actually makes the room feel like it's at least 2 feet taller than it actually is. And so it opens up the space and it feels really nice. You know, it's great. And my wife is crazy creative with stuff like that, like hands-on stuff. She makes custom shopping bags. She refinishes furniture. She like I don't do shit compared to what she does as far as like time spent creating, but it's really fun and I love every second of it. Like, honestly, this is great. And then of course the room here, you know, like I cannot, like, I have thanked my wife like 4 billion times. All right. Because she gave me my own space when this could have been converted into a rentable room. Like, dude, I just realized that I have now become a financial burden on the family. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I still work and earn money. So, anyway, uh, room's got a great vibe. Is the green screen still lurking around? It is. And as a matter of fact, what we're going to do is we're going to create what's called a Roman shade um, with the rafters, because the room's not done yet. We're gonna mount the green screen via the Roman shade into the rafters, and then it'll have a pull string where I can just lower it down and pull it back up as I need it. We're gonna do a second green screen over here over the closet, so when I'm doing distance shots and filming or recording like music videos and stuff, we'll be able to cut out the closet a lot easier. I'm gonna hook up some LED lights up in the rafters to backlight the green screen and front light me. So we'll have equal, it's gonna be great. Yes, we did in fact have a cameo from the green screen earlier. It's sitting right over here. There it is. As a matter of fact, when I first got setting up this stream and stuff, I forgot to turn off the green screen function in StreamYard. So yeah, like my comics over here got like weird. My emerald got weird. Just all right. Christian Delorme's Vinyl Revival says a proud dad moment for me. My son came back from deployment last Wednesday. And after work today, I will be seeing him for the first time in 6 months. Sorry for the run-on sentence. You don't need to apologize for that. That is awesome, bro. Like, welcome back, young Delorme. Hell yeah. Lord Shax over on the Rumble side. He says, rentable rooms aren't good anymore. Too many seemingly normal people are actually crazy as fuck. You are not wrong. That's one of the things. That's one of the things that's been boggling my mind over the last 2 months is like people seem to be getting more crazy. Like, it doesn't really even make sense because like I know that there's the whole political unrest nonsense going on all over the place, but it's just incredibly strange to me that the people in my hometown are being real life Twitter people. It's fucking weird. Like they're getting crazy, bro. Crazy, okay? It's just gonna be crazy. And it's everywhere. Everywhere. Christian Delorme says Karens are the norm now. No shit. Dude, no kidding. That is an insane reality to be living in. I mean, think about it. Karens, the people who like the screeching rebats, like they're just another species of screeching rebats, honestly. Just sorry if that hurt your ear, but I'm serious. Like, think about it. We got the screeching rebats with the blue hair. We got the screeching rebats with the weird, I want to talk to the manager, Karen cut. And we've got the screaming rebats from political sides. We've got, like, they're everywhere. And I feel like I'm going to go deaf from the screeching rebats. Anyway. Yeah. So once again, being inspired by my son's abilities, I found this book. All right. I found this book, and it is called Anyone Can Draw. All right. And I was like, I challenge accepted. And then I opened it and saw that it was originally purchased and signed in 1946. So this is a direct post-war, anyone can draw book, right? And I mean, it's got some decent stuff in it. I mean, it's not terrible. It'll teach you basic form and stuff. I can see that. But so, keep in mind, I am not a graphic. I'm not a drawer. I can't do that. Not like my son can. But, oh, that's a conundrum. I'll put it right there. Yep. All right. I decided to just give it a try, right? Because they claim that anyone can draw. All right. And so these are my first attempts at drawing a human figure, right? Based on what I see in this book. All right. That guy there, he looked like an alien crossing the road, so I put a face on him. Just saying. And then, of course, I moved that into my second attempts at the human form. And then, of course, I moved that into, hey, there's a dancer. Fucked her up pretty good. And then I was like, let's try some other stuff instead. So I went ahead and did this. I tried some nose and some eyes, and the hand is a devil's reject hand. And then this thing right here is supposed to be a lady's neck. I don't know if you can actually tell, but, like, just saying, it's a good way to bond with my son, especially amount of self-deprecating humor, as if you didn't know that, right? And so, like, when I show it to him, I'm like, dude, check out this garbage I drew. And he'll be like, whoa. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm catching you, boy. My favorite thing. Massgrave says, my stepfather was an incredible tattoo artist. He also claimed he could teach anyone to draw. Nice. He said, XRL7 says, ooh, ah. And Massgrave says, was that an apple I saw on the lady neck? It's supposed to be like the trachea, like bending as she's going up like this, but like I accidentally turned it into a she-male. Because like I said, it's my first time drawing anything like that ever. So it was unintentionally trans. What? That's a new experience, I suppose. Unintentionally trans. Strange. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm accidentally trans. Does that mean you got your dick accidentally cut off? Lorena Bobbitt. Oh, wait, that was purposeful, but not by his volition. Anyway, gosh. Lord Shack says, if you want to see what other people see when you look at your art, look at your drawings in a mirror. I'm not joking. Or take a picture with your phone and flip it vertically. Interesting. I lost it in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yeah. So, I mean, we could technically go bloop, and now I'm mirrored. Yeah, it's still pretty fucking terrible. It didn't improve any, so thanks, Lord Shax. Let's fix this. I don't like that mirror in my camera. There we go. That's so much better. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah. I'm bad. It's my first time. That's a sex joke. Oh my gosh. And Lord Shack says, hilarious. Yes, you can feel the emotion in that. Hilarious. Indeed, indeed. And of course, I before I went off on my long break that I got back from, I made myself 2 pieces of music using this Suno music thing. And if you want my thoughts on your opinion on that, just go somewhere else. That doesn't make any sense, but that doesn't matter because I'm a weird ass motherfucker. Damn. But that made me able to sorry, my brain broke. XRL7 says collab comic with Teen Talks a Lot on the cards. I don't know what that means, bro. Like collabing with my collabing, I don't understand. Okay, anyway, so I'm making an isekai album. It's literally a music album that's focused around the story of a guy that gets isekai'd to another world. Of course, that's what isekai means. But yeah, it's going to be really good. I've already got 1 track completely finished and recorded and good to go. I have the other ones ready to be recorded. I've practiced it almost every day for the last month and a half. So it's ready to be recorded, and it's going to be able to this album is going to be able to showcase all of my various musical styles too. It's great because Suno allows me to create whatever kind of music I want. The song I used at the opening of this is actually from Suno. So if I get a copyright claim on this, I will be surprised because I own that piece of music. It still needs some work, but I'll see what I can do. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun writing this isekai album. I would tell you details, but that ruins things. Yeah. XRL7 says, yeah, it meant you're going to work on stuff with your son, but tried to word it cooler. Well, wording it cool makes someone with a soft brain like me confused. So, thanks for picking on me. Anyway, yeah. I'm really enjoying everything that we're doing right now, though. And I'm also going to be I'm looking forward to redoing the room right outside the studio because that's going to be my workout room, like fully dedicated to workouts. It's going to be fantastic. Excuse me. Kind of. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be my workout room. I'm going to get my treadmill in there and like I don't do weight-based exercises, so like it's basically just going to be the treadmill. It's going to be weird. Treadmill and a yoga mat. Maybe I'll get like a little flat bench to do some like inverted crunches on or some shit. Whatever you call that. Hyperextensions? No, that's for your back. I don't remember. I'm not a workout guy. I just do it. I can't describe it. I don't know what these things are called. Anyway, yeah. But one of the things that I've been purposely ignoring since I went on break is uh, my Gilded Meme Pirates Bay. And the reason for that is because uh, why is that even there? I figured I'd share that shit with you guys. So check this out. These are all the memes I've missed since starting from here since I went on break. So when you overheard some teenagers referring to 90s music as classics and oldies. Yeah, no shit. Word up paranoia. What is up? And of course, if you join the Talks a Lot Town Square on the Gilded, you can, in fact, join the streams. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, we've got creating the Joker in 1989. Throw him into chemical waste. Creating the Joker in 2019. Throw him into society. It is about as toxic. Oh, yeah. We live in a society. Indeed. We do live in a society. When my brain goes on a little adventure, instead of being present for the conversation I'm having, this is the single most relatable meme I've ever seen in my life. Honestly. And that one, of course, comes from the great and illustrious Vince Womack. To the polling station, this time things will change. Indeed. I'm Your Paranoia says at least Tarzan will be white because Disney doesn't have the balls to put a black man on screen acting like a monkey. I've said that numerous times. Yeah, for reals. Wow, that's fucking disgusting. What the fuck is that? Brass knuckles. It's all fun and games till you bust out the meth teeth knuckles on them. Ugh. Vince, where do you find these things? I don't want to reply to Vince. I am going to click the haha and 100%. And this one's also going to get the ha 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 ha. Meth teeth was the last one. After taking just one basic economics course, one bite of an economics course. Wow. Guess you had to be there. I get it though. Anyway, communists, when they realize C in communist is capitalized. That's on capitalism. Good job. Gen X kids. If you ever wonder why Gen X is the way it is, remember that teachers hyped a rocket launch and astronauts that exploded in front of us. No counseling, hugs, or reassurances. They just assigned more homework. This is just a sample. Whatever. Suck it up and deal. Fuck. Vince Womack posted, I'm a person who wants to do a lot of things, trapped in a person who wants to sleep a lot. Fuck yes. 100% yes. Sorry, Bob. What? All right. Not saying she's right, but I get it. Florida woman kidnaps scientist to make her dog immortal. I do get that. I saw another one with the dude that did the same thing. Sushi. That's actually pretty creative. Got a couple of Nikes and a Converse, but yeah, still don't really want to eat shoes. You know what I mean? They're shoes. Even if it's sushi, it's still. Whoosh, toxic man flu. Hail. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Been a long time. Wink, wink. No. Anyway. Awesome one. Hail, sir. He says, dude, the bearded one minus beard is back. Indeed. Indeed. I am no longer the bearded one. It's been a while, but yes, indeed. Died from obesity. Disconnected due to inactivity. I like that. That's great. Toxic Man Flu says, glad the studio is back in working order. You have no idea, sir. Make sure you rewind it a little bit and check out my tour of the studio, because this is my own actual full-ass room now, and I can do this shit whenever I want or whenever I can. I mean, we're remodeling the house, so, you know, I still got to limit some of this shit time-wise and whatnot. Who's the best boxer of all time? Jim Jones. He knocked out 909 people with one punch. Ha 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 ha. Way to go, Pope. That's funny. Funny. Drives up, sees people like that, drives away. That's fair, Vince. That is fair. I hate the word homophobia. It's not a phobia. Why should I be scared of that? Can't say that on YouTube. Probably shouldn't have even showed it on YouTube, but oh well. I don't know which one is your flag, so I bought you all of them. There's a Nazi flag in there. That's hilarious. Nothing slaps you in the mouth quite as hard as Uncle Dave's sausage. I believe that's where Toxic Man Flu started. Hello, like before. Yeah, I lost internet connection there for a minute. That's weird. Wow, I see. My hardwire came unplugged. Bastards. Anyway, Toxic Man Flu says, sweet, I've written some commercials I need your voice for. Always here for that, sir. Yes, indeed. Boob tube. Yes. Jeez. Awesome One says, that's what the TV was called back in the day. Yeah, it sure was. Toxic Man Flu says, yes, I started as a little weenie. How about that? Lord Shax on the Rumble side says Toxic Man Flu talks big game, but about it's your fault things are the way they are, run for city council, but still comments on YouTube. Word. I think. Again, soft brain. Don't know. Sorry. Man. So how have you guys been out there in chat world? You don't have to disclose anything super personal, but just saying, if you guys want to let me know how you're doing, hit me up. Let me know what's going on. And Toxic Man Flu says, crap, he caught me. You're damn right he did, because you're not exactly quick. Anyway, Toxic Man Flu says, I did run for school board. An awesome one follows up with, I just ate pizza. That's awesome for both of you. Pizza sounds delicious, and I would never run for any type of public office because they'd be like, who the fuck is this guy, and why does he scare me? Probably because I'd just be staring at them like this. That'd be my campaign poster, too. Yeah. Winner! Yes, indeed. Christian DeLorme's Vinyl Revival says, we also moved. I actually have a studio/bedroom to stream from. Very nice. Very nice. And Massgrave says, I'd vote for that. You would. You would. You do like inflicting horrible things on people. Excuse me for a minute. I left my water bottle on the other side of the room. Ugh. Damn, this is such a long walk. Ugh. I also got a new water bottle. Yep. It's gigantic and it will fill all my needs. It's got my hands off sticker, Venom Pool, 2 Toxic Man Blues, and the Quarter Black Garrett. Anyway. Man. Toxic Man Flu says, damn it, over on the Rumble side. The Rumble side. Awesome One, Tox giving away free pizza rainbow flags for his campaign. Yeah, no. Pizza rainbow flags. Huge. Nice. Awesome One says, is that water from the hotel? Massive callback. No. Nope. I wouldn't. I with how much water I go through, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. No idea. Toxic Man Blue says, I'm turning into Disney, Lord Shack, so buy merch, damn it, and go to thecomicsdivision.com/store. Yeah. Yeah. /store. And of course, Toxic Man Blue is a monthly supporter, so he has this fancy schmancy color around his name here. That's fancy. They updated so much since I last was here. Man, I just feel like I've just been left behind. Not really. I've been keeping up on things. I should have been saving the news stories that I'd been seeing, but I was like, I don't know when I'm going to be back to doing stuff, and I don't need my phone filled up with news stories about random weird shit, like a guy robbing a convenience store or something like that with finger guns. Yeah, finger guns. Over on the Rumble side, he says, that's the commercial I need you for. That link I survived. The 2024 Joe Biden Bike Fest shirt. Okay. Yeah, you send me the sides and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Today's going to be eaten up the rest of the day because we're remodeling the laundry room, and that's always really fun, you know. Christian Delorme says, I stream on Rumble now. Why is it I can't add comments on my stream? I don't know. I will have to explore that with you and find out. Awesome One says, what you don't remember the semen water. Oh, yeah. No, I drank all that. It was high protein, so I drank all that. No. Yeah, I refer to those as ejaculation incidents because we've covered quite a few. I mean, inaugural ejaculation incident with the was it the Ritz-Carlton? I think it was something like that. Had semen contaminated water bottles delivered to this lady's room. Yeah, that was one that Culture Casino actually showed up for, and he regretted it almost instantly. It was hilarious. Semen water. Yes, sir. But no, yeah. So one of the hotel people jerked off into this lady's water bottle and then gave it to her, and then there was the other incident that was a dude jacking off on the old lady's car for like 3 years, and she's like, "Why do the birds keep pooping?" or "What is this? Oh my gosh!" And yeah, it was some dude just wanking it on her car, like and then there was the one up in Fort Collins here in Colorado of the guy that was jerking it and blowing his load all over the produce. I don't remember what he came on, but he had a thing for them vegetables, I'll tell you. And I have actually seen a couple more ejaculation incidents since the last time I was on here. Can't remember any of them right offhand because I didn't dive deep into them and share them with you guys, so they're not in my brain. But yeah. Awesome One says, what the heck is wrong with people? I don't know. I'm a psychologist and I couldn't tell you the first thing about that. I have no idea. Lord Shack says, glad you're here, man. No idea who he's talking to. Probably not me. I'm kidding. By the way, anyway, XRL7 says there was a dentist in the UK years ago who got arrested because he was like injecting it into into patients' gums. Ew. Man, people all across the globe are fucking crazy. And they always have been. I don't know why this surprises me. They've always been insane. It's never been like it has never once been normal. Like we have these deluded memories of normalcy that never existed. Ever. I mean, what Yeah, and dude, dentists have been getting in a lot of trouble lately all over the place. If we're gonna be honest, because like there's been several cases that I saw where dentists are putting people like molesting people while they're under. Then oh, okay, so that just brings to mind this whole airline thing. I don't know how, that it's just perverts being perverts, but then there was this. I think it was Southwest Airlines. He says, "Welcome back, by the way. Thank you." Um, I'll get to your comment in a second, Masquerade. But so there was this Southwest Airlines thing where this little girl, like 9 years old or some shit, was using an airplane restroom, and one of the male flight attendants or flight attendants in general was filming her while she was in there. And of course, that caused a whole blah, blah, and stuff. And then the airline, instead of like doing what's right, comes out with this statement saying it was the little girl's fault that she was being filmed by this pervy fuck that should have flown out the window at 30,000 feet. It was her fault for that happening. And I was like, it might not have been Southwest. I don't remember exactly who it was, but damn. Masgrave says there really is no explaining why people are the way they are. Rude, dumb, inconsiderate animals. Indeed. Indeed. Christian Delorme says, I just realized in the last year that normal people are in the minority. I don't even know what normal actually is, honestly. I have no idea. Lord Shack says, not true. Things were at least 75% normal until 2010 or so. And now it's like 20% normal. Maybe internet's fault? Maybe. That's wild. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Awesome One says, judges in on it. I think a Florida judge was caught doing something. Yeah, there's been all over the place, people have been getting in trouble for things. And normally you don't hear about judges and lawyers getting in trouble like that. You know what I mean? But to go back to Lord Shack's real quick, this whole maybe internet's fault. Not necessarily the internet, but I would blame social media. Because social media sites where you're supposed to be able to like get together and like hang out with your friends and shit like that. I'm going the wrong direction on that. That's right. There we go. Anyway, where you're supposed to be able to do stuff like that, they use those to poison the minds of normal people. And of course, you know, there's the whole FOMO thing. There's obviously a social oh, okay. So Lord Shack says that's what I meant actually. Yep. Well, great minds think alike. But like, you know, you have the fear of missing out, and then on the same page you have that actually is a thing. There's case studies, research it, and then there's this weird entanglement that happens. And for those of you who are not familiar with what entanglement is within psychological terms, that means that there's emotional ties in social media that these people have developed that are actually incredibly unhealthy for them, where they are so amped up online and they're so amped up inside their own head while they're typing out messages and stuff that they actually lose emotional reactivity in real life. At least that's how it seems. And honestly, like I have never felt better since leaving social media in a large way. You know, like no more Twitter or X. There's no more. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not anywhere on those things. So if you ever see anyone on there claiming to be me, they're full of fucking shit because Cory don't do that. But it's, you know, it's freeing, it's liberating to be able to walk away from social media. And a lot of people have trouble with that because they think that the only way that they can become informed in any way, shape, or form is to be in these and be able to share out their own ideas and get like feedback. But the problem is when they get feedback, even if it's positive, a lot of the time they'll go on the attack or they'll become defensive for some reason because they'll misinterpret it, because there's no emotional conveyance in text without being incredibly blunt and stupid about it. And even then, some people miss those cues, if you know what I mean. But anyway, Awesome One says it's easier to call someone a butthead online than in real life. Yes, it is, but that's becoming less true as we're moving on through the modern timeline. The weirdness that we are experiencing. Mass Grave says, I have a Facebook that I use to follow bands. Social media is a disease. We'll see. And when you're using a social media for something like that, where you're able to like use it to find out when your favorite bands are on concert, or if there's like festivals going on, various things like that, then I totally get that. But most people, because I'm pretty sure we can all admit that Mass Grave is not a normal person. He's too cool to be a normal person. That being said, normal people can't put up walls like that. Normal people don't compartmentalize correctly. They can't separate. Those are the people who bring work home and stuff like that can't put up those. Yeah. Anyway, Lindsay, the cynical geek. Hello. Hi there. She says, the only reason I'm on Twitter at this point is for, ironically, what's going on. I barely respond to any posts. I've spent much less time on it. It's freeing. Also, welcome back, Cory. Hello, and I'm glad to hear that at least I'm not the only one who feels freed when they're away from. Yeah. Christian Delorme says, I stay on normal social medias, gilded. I mean, I'm on Reddit, but I don't know if that technically counts because I lurk like I do everywhere else. So it doesn't really matter. Massgrave says, we're just normal men. Possibly. I'm sorry. I just now noticed he retracted that. My bad, Massgrave. My bad. Anyway, Awesome One says, yeah, I had a weird dream where some fake cops came into a community center or a church and they just got the highs from harassing me and those around me. Weird. Yeah, that's a little weird. Gilded is going to require a Roblox account starting next month. Well, fuck me sideways. Seriously? I have to link my Roblox account? I mean, I have a Roblox account because me and my son will play Roblox together every once in a while, but right, Massgrave? What the fuck? Why? Osmo says, that's so wild. That's just... I am sick and tired of companies forcing me to do one thing just because I... Toxic Man Flu says, yep, have to do that with Gilded next month. Great. Now I have to find another way to communicate with people because they're all going to leave. We're not all going to start up Roblox accounts for this shit. Real Wade Nation says, I deleted the app. I don't blame you. Everything keeps changing. Lindsay, the cynical geek, says, yep, got the email last week. I don't even play Roblox. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? This upsets me in ways that, like, and it's a stupid requirement. It's a stupid requirement. Lord Shack says, oh no, now we know what he's going to be doing all the time, playing Roblox. Actually, I've been playing, my brain just broke. It's a Tom Clancy game. Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Yeah. I don't know why that was breaking my brain so much. But I would be streaming it, but I broke the mic on my headset, so it, you know, whatever. Awesome One says it's like Sony and the War game. They trying to force an increase in counts, so they are looking so they look better to investors. Helldiver 2 all over again. Yep. Accounts. Yep. They all gonna kill Gilded doing this. Yes, they are, because I have a Roblox account, but I don't want to go through the fucking hassle of hooking that up. That Roblox account is literally just me and my son dicking around for a couple of hours. I don't want it attached to my social media. I don't need it attached to the town square. Fucking Gilded. To quote the almighty Tom Connors from Midnight's Edge, fuck you, Gilded! Dickheads. Assholes. Assholes. I mean, why did they do that? Shit. Yes. All these stupid crap. And to add insult to injury, Roblox busted a pedo ring last year. What? Prophet Tom. Tom was right all along. He needs to make t-shirts with the Gilded logo on it that says Tom was right. And then on the back or something like that, it could say, fuck you, Gilded. Damn it. Fucking wankers, dude. Can't believe he was right. Gosh. Tom Connors was right. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Damn it, Bat Tom. There's a comics division. Hail, sir. And a John Edgar. He says, howdy, Cory. Just hit that like button. Got to get back to work. Hail. Thank you for the like. And good to see you, John Edgar. Get back to work. Now, there's comics division. Hi, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Been a lot of shit going on. You know. Awesome One says, I rarely use Discord and never Gilded. Well, I don't blame you there. Honestly. Diablo Dame. Hail, madam. She says, afternoon all. Pleasure to see you, madam. Indeed. Comics Division says, doing good, man. You? I'm glad you're doing well, bro. I am fantastic. I am fan-fucking-tastic, bro. I got my own studio space now. I'm a big boy streamer. I got all this fun stuff. And if you guys want to catch a tour of the somewhat finished Talks a Lot studio, make sure you rewind and check out the beginning of this. I think it's like the first 10 minutes, somewhere in there. I give the nice little tour of my space and whatnot. So it's actually really cool. Real Wade Nation Gaming says, LOL, I never used Gilded. It's fine. Totally fine. Comics Division says, I'm looking to switch from Gilded to Mattermost, which I can self-host. Very nice. That's cool. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Yeah. Christian Delorme says, the nice thing about my job is I can listen to streams while I deliver. Nice. Are you texting and driving at the same time, you psycho? Fuck. Anyways, Awesome One says, more like a studio. Hey. Lindsay the Geek says, the cynical geek says, let this be a lesson to all smaller companies. Be careful what you wish for when it comes to signing a corporate deal. Indeed. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Word to your mom. Oh, show. Nope, parked and delivering. Oh, good. I don't want to have to tell your wife that you're endangering your life to talk to Cory. Gosh, JK. Anyway, yeah. Lots of shit. I can't wait for you guys to hear the music I've been working on. I might just debut some of that on Christian Delorme's channel instead of my own. We'll see how that goes. Wow. He says, my deliveries take about 2 hours each. Okay. Awesome One says, texture's not moving when the light changes. Yeah, I hate that. I really hate that. And for some reason, Toxic Man Flu's chat here did not just pop up on the Gilded. They need to work in super chats or whatever you want to call it. Boom! Toxic Man Flu says, I think I thinking of switch comics from Gilded to Mega Bader. It's not a social media platform, but you get to see him satisfy camels in the desert for $5. You know, I bet you he would make a killing, like a ridiculous amount of money if he did that. Why? Because modern age. And thank you for the $5, sir. That is a wonderful, wonderful donation, honestly. Lindsay, the Cynical Geek, says, please keep Rumble free from clutches of corporate monopoly. Please. Oh my gosh, please do. They have some work to do, but yeah. Christian Delorme says, I deliver McDonald's in Canada. Very nice. And to which Awesome One says, come on. Spam, 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 spam. And Toxic Man Flute says, Comics Division loves camel toes. Yeah, you do too. Don't lie. But then again, that would be a lie if you said you liked it because you like the cock. Just like culture likes the penis. Yep. Massgrave says, nothing wrong with a good camel toe, Tox. He's not wrong. Not wrong. Unless, of course, it's on a fatty fupa. Yes. Fuck you, fatty fupa. Lord Shax says, the only camel comics can satisfy is a cigarette while he puffs it. Ooh. Damn. Absolute Massgrave, or Toxic Man Blue says, absolutely, Massgrave, or a good moose knuckle. Then you would like them. Oh my God, the dolphin. What? Dolphin. Cleavage is where it's at. Double D's. That really depends on why they have double D's. Because I have a weight limit on chicks. Like, I'm married, so I never have to worry about that. But yeah, I have an upper weight limit. And most of the time, double D's typically their base body will exceed that unless it's fake. So yeah, I'm more of a natural C kind of guy. But I'm not picky. Not picky at all. Just saying. Massgrave says no. No moose knuckles. There is a weight limit on this ride. Exactly. And Toxic Man Flu says, and Comics Division is made of me again. Guess I am fired again. I'm assuming that meant mad at me again. But okay. When your lungs don't inhale too heavy. Yes, positional asphyxiation is a serious threat with the bigger ladies, especially for tiny men. Anyway. Dr. Man Blue says, Matt, I can't type, but we all know that. We do. We do know that. And ladies and gentlemen, something else you know. We're almost to the hour mark. So I'm actually going to bounce. I'm going to go help my wife move some washers and dryers, and we're going to start painting and stuff. Super fun times. Yeah. In the future, once I'm done with the downstairs, I will be able to do longer live streams both now and in the future with stuff like Monday Meltdown, which you can find on Comics Division over on Rumble and on the YouTube side of things. But ladies and gentlemen, especially don't get murdered in this crazy world. And as always, have a wonderful time. But before I do that, he says, we all know Tox has the education level of a third grader. Indeed. Awesome One says, okay, peace. Peace, brother. And I hope you all have a great time. Bye.